floodgates are literally open here in the Tucson sector, and there are 141 different gates along the southern border, and the majority of those are open, and the majority of those are open by the federal government. So we talk about how busy the Tucson sector is, and they do this every single year. So what's the problem? Well, the Tucson sector is known for gotaways, for people trying to evade law enforcement, so they're not generally coming through an open door. Well, now they are, and they're doing it by the hundreds.
Well, we sound like a very serious country. Joining me now, I'm excited about this, Victor Avila. He's a retired ICE agent. He's also running for Congress in Texas's 23rd Congressional District. Now, how many candidates for office do I ever have on this show? Hardly ever, right? But how many times have I said to get involved in primaries? Primaries are why the GOP sucks, because we never show up in primaries. And now we have losers like Gonzalez representing Republicans in Texas. So before we get to Gonzalez and why he's pathetic, let's talk to the expert himself. Victor, first of all, okay, the border is open on purpose. Do I have that right?
You have it 100% correct. This is deliberate. It's been deliberate since day one. And I'm here to tell you the truth of what's happening at the border. It's still happening. That clip you just showed is a disgrace of why would we even have to build the wall if we're going to open the gates to it? This is lawlessness is what it is, Jesse, at the southern border from Arizona, California, and in Texas where I'm at. I just got back from Eagle Pass, Texas, and it's the same story. You see buoys on the river, you see the razor and all the stuff around the border. It doesn't matter. They're coming around. They're still coming in. In El Paso, Texas, 6,000 a day are coming into this country allowed illegally by this administration. They're the number one aiders and abettors through the help of a bunch of NGOs facilitating their transportation into the interior of our country.
Victor, you know what? We're going to circle back to the NGOs in a minute, because this is a part of this a lot of people don't fully grasp, but you're retired ICE. I'm not. From the outside looking in, this sure appears to me to be intentional. I don't see how I could take it any other way, that they want the country flooded with illegal immigrants. But you were in the belly of the beast. Is that how you take it?
Absolutely. And for several reasons. At first it was, could it be just the votes? They want, more Democrat votes. And sure, that's still possibly the possibility. But here, I think it's more sinister than that, and I think it's deliberate in the fact that they want more representation. Remember, this administration, the Biden administration, one of the first things they did when they hit the White House is undo the rules of counting of the census, and they want illegal aliens counted. And you and I know what that means: more people to be counted, more representations in Congress, so they'll always have control, at least of the House. And so this is another thing that it goes deeper than that. It's not just this, it's politics, but I think, in my heart, I think they're fundamentally changing the fabric of our country as we know it.
Okay, now before we get to your race and why you're running, speak about the NGOs. People don't understand how this works. They don't make the connection. Wait a minute, there's non-government groups aiding illegal immigration. How's that legal? Why is this happening? Can you explain it?
It's a moneymaker, Jesse. These non-governmental organizations, a lot of different groups, some bigger than others, something like names like Catholic Charities, Endeavors, are making billions, that's with a B, of our money, our taxpayer money, State Department money, Soros-funded groups, receiving money to only one thing and one purpose, is to aid and abet the entry of illegal aliens into our country. They are located in Central America, down in the Darien Gap in South America, and of course on the Mexico border and on our side of the border as well. And these are the people that have logistically organized the movement of the people. It's a great endeavor, and they have taken it to where they will put them in these facilities. Border Patrol processes them. These are the ones that want to come up, by the way, and turn themselves into Border Patrol. They process them, put them on buses, put them in facilities, put them on airplanes, and here you go. Distributed everywhere in our country. And it's the NGO that is doing it. By the way, the help of the United Nations as well. Heavy presence in Mexico, Central America, and South America as well. This is where our money is going. Do you agree with that? Do you want our money to be used to facilitate the entry of illegal aliens. And when I say this, I say very frankly, I'm all for legal immigration. I want people to come to this country the right way. What you're seeing right now is completely illegal. Even when they turn themselves into Border Patrol, these processes of issuing paroles, of issuing work permits, and bringing them through the CBP-1 app and process, all that is completely illegal. And these individuals are going to find themselves without any status in 2024. They're thinking that they have some kind of right to be in this country, and they don't. Mostly because they didn't do it the right way. Second of all, they haven't been vetted. We don't know who they are. We don't know what they want. Chinese nationals, Middle Easterners, Africans, forget the Mexicans and Central Americans. I'm talking about 150 different countries of people those countries sending their people into our country, but we don't know what the intention they want. Do they just want to be taken care of by our taxpayers? Or is there more to that, especially when you talk about the Chinese nationals?
Support the First TV today and get instant access to exclusive specials like Who is Ron DeSantis, the history of FBI scandals, and America's worst presidents. Visit thefirsttv.com/support or download the First TV app to become a supporter and start watching today.